change this system the way it is. So an ideology is not a person, because I've realized that no single individual can be able to liberate this country. It is as I think it's Che Guevara would say that I'm not a liberator. Liberators do not exist. The people do not need liberators. The people must liberate themselves. That's why people need to give people whatever the ideology that they must use to liberate themselves. When people say that the revolution will be possible when the masses be made to understand and get convinced that why they must join the revolution. There are so many things happening, those we are seeing, and even those we are not seeing, which are even worse. Like the agricultural crop bill that they are bringing into parliament, where I hear that to do some small-scale farming, we have to pay. Why should we pay? I think these people are mortgaging our country. They are selling our country to foreigners because I believe it is multinationals that will be producing food. So small-scale farmers will not be able to produce food. So they are compromising our food security as a nation. And once a person is able to control your food, that person can do anything to you. So we are treading on very dangerous ground. Things are happening, and we should not let them to happen. We have the power to change these things. We have the power in our hearts, power in our minds to overcome all these evils that are being used to destroy our humanity. And so we must come together, reason together, and think together. Because I think without using our minds, not to be able to have people who are ready to become the next government. Because, of course, they are saying Ruto must go. And my question is, when he goes, what happens next? We must be worried that if the power falls today in the ground, the people who will pick up that power are still opportunists, political opportunists, who are still around the presidency. Those are the people who return to power. We must be very careful. The same thing that happened during the Kenya's revolution, the Gen Z's revolution. There was another revolution going on in Bangladesh, and they were able to overthrow the president. The president ran away from the country. But when I look at how things are happening still in Bangladesh, I don't see too much change, because I believe it is the people who are still around the president who came back to power, who took power. So this is what we must discuss. We must have an intellectual debate about how we will make people believe that there's something called good power, and that good power is in our hearts. That good power, we can get it and manifest it, and also be able to exercise it, and be able to tell our people that we should not be ruled by murderers, by criminals, by thieves and liars. So sad, our country is held to ransom by corrupt people, by people who do not care about us at all. And they can do anything just to cling to power, just to make profit. They kill our people, that is the native, so that they can continue being in power. Please, 1 minute. Possession, bro. I'm telling you possession. I want to get to. And so, my people, we must have something going, something moving to save this country.
Si amekupea dog bro. Si amekupea, si ushukuru
We
tu.
don't have another land, we don't have another country, we do not have another continent. And so we must propagate this idea to our people, that we must take control of our country, that we must take our country back from criminals, from criminal leadership that is in power today. I've told my people that at one time Socrates warned the people, and he warned them about democracy, and he told them that democracy will fade with the world. And through to his words, through to the words of Socrates, democracy has failed the world. He said that democracy will fail the world because it will try to tailor everyone. He said, and this is what has happened today. This is what is happening in the world today. He said it will allow criminals, liars, thieves, and murderers hold important positions in government. That is what has happened in our country today, in our Kenya today. And not only in Kenya, but the world over. Because when you look at a place like America, a nation that prides itself to be the mother and father of democracy, if you look at the candidates that are offering themselves for election, that is Trump, I think still there's no hope. There's no hope also for them because these political parties are controlled by individuals, the rich. And that is why they do not allow other people to come in and change the way politics are done. These political parties we have in Kenya, political parties like in America, the Democratic Party, the Republican, they are controlled by the rich. They are owned by the rich. The same case with our country here. And so, it's so sad, so very sad that what is happening in this country is happening. We have allowed it to happen. Somebody said that leaders are only as powerful as the people allow them to be. I see now there's a motion going on in Parliament, the impeachment of the Deputy President of Kenya. I think to me, it is bullshit because these people are one and the same. There's no Gachagua, there's no Ruto. They are all guilty of the crimes that have been committed upon the people of this country. They are guilty of the blood that was shed on 25th June. They are all guilty. And so what they have done is that they are using tribalism as still to destroy this country. I mean, tribalism is at work. Though it is not so much pronounced like happened in 2007. This power struggle you see between the president and the deputy president is still tribalism and tribal division and tribal hatred at play. Nothing else. There's nothing for the poor in it. There's nothing for us in that struggle. The struggle or the fight between the president and the deputy. Somebody said that when two bulls fight, it is the grass that suffers. It is the grass that suffers. When our leaders fight or feud with one another or against one another, it is the people that suffer. But these people have taken advantage of that we are helpless against them. That there's nothing we can do to them. That we cannot be able to overthrow them out of power. So sad also that African leaders not resign or call it quits when calamities happen, like accidents or whatever the virus happening in our country because of their incompetence or their failure. They do not admit liability for their failure, and that is wrong. That is very, very wrong. Our leaders must know that to lead is also to listen and to serve. That's what I'm saying. There's no other way out for this country other than a revolution. But this revolution must not only be a revolution. myself don't love them. I myself don't love what they are doing to this country. I myself do not love them because they killed our people. I myself do not love them because they are murderers, they are thieves, they are criminals. These are the things that we must talk about. We must call out these people. It's time for us to call them by their right names. Excuse me, this is my platform. And so, my people, we must call African leaders by their right names. We must stop calling them honorables and excellencies. We must call them what they are. They are murderers, they are greedy, they are corrupt, they are liars, and they are thieves. Our country is in the hands of murderers, thieves, and criminals. They are the people in power. Because of our justice system that is broken, criminals are walking the streets of Nairobi. Others are in power as presidents, as governors, as MPs, and what have you.